We got the camera working. We got the camera working. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm not as bright, but I still kind of am, aren't I? There we go, Neapo. Let's get this going right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dim that down a little bit. Oh, hello. Pharaoh after dark. Let's switch this up. I can't see anything because I haven't brought up the windows and all that stuff. So give me a second, everybody. Thank you for the hype train. I can't thank you guys enough for the hype train. Like I said, all hype train things are open. Feel free to use them. Let's go to YouTube. Boom. All right. And let's pop out chat. Oh, it's not even dark mode now? What is happening? Looking smoother than your head? Well, it should be. Well, I don't know, man. I shaved this this morning, so. Live stream, Twitch. And let's get this up here. Yeah, so a hype train. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. We're going to get this game going here in a sec. Let's get my chat out here. Pop out. Man, I don't know what the heck was going on. My apologies for the technical difficulties. We're sorry for technical difficulties. And then if I go to gaming, oh yeah, but like even this effing screen in the back is dark. Configure video brightness. Oh, that is, oh my gosh. That is way better, but properties, configure video, configure video, configure video. Yeah, well, whatever. Oh, here it is. Oh. I am having issues today. I even started early. I'm like, all right, let's start early. Let's get some extra game time in. Nope. Get off me. Nope. Can't do that. Hold on here. So I didn't do anything? It just fixed itself? Okay. And oh my god, come on. This is next level amazing. Apply. Okay. Okay. We're leaving it at that. That's a bunch of... Yeah, OBS being OBS. I haven't had any issues in quite a while. Okay, let's get the Xbox app going. Let's see if I can get that to work. Like, I don't use my PC. I only use it to stream. And I have, for some odd reason, having issues today. Start a party, Poe. Let's do Lee. Let's do James. Let's do... Now, Pete may be a bit tardy today. Let's do Pete. And let's do Spuddy. Start with a party of 5. Blump, blump. Okay. Hello, chaps.
Hello. Hello, guys. How are we doing today?
Wow, wow, wow.
Well, how's it going?
About time.
I hear you, man. Holy frig. And YouTube...
Snazzy groovy.
Yeah, YouTube dark mode. How do I even put that on? Man, it all switched on me. How to make YouTube dark mode. You know, open YouTube apps. Like, oh, friggin' PC. Click on profile picture. Click appearance. Okay. So I clicked on my profile picture. Click appearance. Hello, Spuddy!
Hello.
How's it going, dude?
Hello, hello.
Doing good here. How are you?
Wonderful. Click appearance, select a dark theme. Okay, let's do that. Oh, this. Oh, appearance. Here we go. Dark theme. Pop. Finally.
Let's see what perks we got on today.
One of the good ones. One of the best
yeah.
ones. That super energy one.
Right, yeah. It's just I like to pick a character class that orientates around that.
Ah, cool.
Bum, bum, banana.
How's the technical difficulties going, Paul?
Magically delicious.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's go. You know what? It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. For some odd reason, my screen is dark.
Oh, this is the one of the only annoying one is the ghost flushers.
Hey,
Yeah, I've not
Jordan. Does this Twitch thing still work? Yes, it does. Good to see you, Jordan. How you making out? OBS being a problem. Crit juice. Yes, sir. It was being a problem. I don't know if it still is being a problem, but freaking thing.
The worst combination is definitely freezing rifles and frag rejects.
And I've got them on. Got the standard ones on, plus the special energy.
It was being a problem for you earlier. I assume it's the brand new update that they just released the other day. Doing great. Get off work early today. Just chilling. Awesome, Jordan. That's good. Very annoying to deal with. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing awesome. It is, let's see, it's long weekend here. Monday is New Brunswick Day. And so, yeah.
Do you get the day off work?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, very nice. Very nice indeed.
Hey,
Very
hey,
nice.
Levy. So if you want to start, Pete said he may be late and he'll have to jump in when he gets home.
Sure thing, sure thing.
Hey, Crystal's streaming right now.
Huh. Is she not on Twitch anymore?
Yeah, she's on Twitch.
Ah.
She's playing Path of Titans.
No, I won't.
Never heard of it.
Oh, she's got Zanara, Just Lightsy,
Ah, all of those
Baba Ludiger, excellent. Oh, that okay. I assume Baba Ludiger. Yeah, that's her mom.
Mother, isn't it?
Yeah, that's awesome. Was it Baba though? No, it was something Ludiger before though. I'm pretty sure it wasn't Baba.
Did that
I
other
think
girl
it was.
disappear that she was streaming with? You know, the one with the really
Lilith.
high-pitched voice? That one.
Yeah, Lilith. I don't know what happened to Lilith. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Yeah.
My favorite website. I get all my viruses from there.
Yeah, streamboo, space.com. And what
Ah,
her
Don't forget to
crikey.
remove the
Chewy's
space.
main obsession for right now.
I've
is
forgotten
awesome.
the controls.
This is my
Okay,
favorite
it's the
control.
D-pad.
Okay, hold on. let's see
D-pad.
here. Haven't heard from
no.
Lilith in a while. She
Rest
stopped
in
streaming.
peace,
Oh, yes, she
Scotty.
did. Yeah, she definitely did. So do we want to go to the... Yeah, we must go to the edge here. But what if we went on the
Yeah.
other side? I don't think...
We usually wait and see where the where the tap spawns.
Thanks.
Okay, it is. Oh, is it
Oh.
a crap spot?
No, let's
and
go
also
over here.
we get triple points. So
All right. We've
can
never
build
played over
whatever.
this side before.
I've done
Which
this side. This side's pretty fun.
All right, well,
It's
let's
a little
do
more
it.
open.
Yeah. That's all right.
Oh, you're actually playing the end. I thought you meant playing mid.
Well,
Ah.
we could play mid. We could just see what this is like, though, first.
We could do, yeah, end is good. End is good too. Like, there's really no bad spots on this map.
All right.
Okay.
It's
So,
a
how's
new
everyone's
wave.
week been?
It's been good, man. Yeah, just
Good.
slowly getting everything ready. We finally got the money for the remortgage and stuff. So
Sweet.
yeah, just waiting to.
So,
What's that?
no, carry on.
I
Sorry.
was just gonna say we're just
Carry
waiting for the plans from the contractors and stuff. We got to approve them and go from there.
on. Nice. Do you need to faff about with planning permission and things?
Oh, but yeah, we got to go to the city for permits. Jordan, yeah, we're adding on a master bedroom and an ensuite to the house.
You could always apply for a permit for the sewage thing as well. You know,
To the sewage thing?
the water thing. Sorry.
the sub pump.
Yeah. Lee knows what I'm on about.
A permit for
get
the
the
sump pump?
Yeah, so it goes on to like the main water.
Oh
thing,
no
I
no
think
no!
that
They
you
won't.
said.
They won't do that.
No harm applying. You can give it a go. Maybe
No,
a bit of moolah, they'd say,
there's
yeah.
no applying.
Oh, okay.
Are we playing 50 rounds? Is it?
Yeah, 450.
All right, let's.
If you got time for a 450.
We'll see. I got to be done before 6, so that's a little over an hour. Think we can do it?
Oh,
doubt it.
we'll
Well-
get it done.
We'll just play it till then.
So I'm hosting the twins' birthday party tomorrow, and they're bringing their friends, and Cameron's bringing his
Twins?
possible girlfriend. Yeah, Cameron's younger brother and sister, Becky's Ben and
okay.
Becky's kids, and so they wanted to have the barbecue and a bonfire and everything at our house, and I was like, yeah, let's friggin' do it. I love hosting, so that's what's
why
going on.
they know you're like the host with the most. You know.
100%. So it's actually pretty exciting. So.
So Cam's got a new girlfriend.
Well, it's looking like that's the way it's gonna be. So we'll see.
Do you think that'll spur Isaiah to find a girl? If Cam starts
He
spending time with the
Isaiah
girl?
wants one. It's just I don't know if he's really all about going to get it done. Everyone knows Paul is gonna be the best host. Well, they as long as they warned their friends about me. That's all they have to do. And so Gabby's bringing like 6 of her friends. Noah's bringing a few of his friends. So it's gonna be a piggity packed house here.
Dang. You got much fun for the weekend? I know are you on call or? Have you
I'm
just
on
finished
call,
one?
yes sir. So since it's a long weekend, they want to make sure that there's no big changes this weekend. So all of those are canceled and all that stuff. That's gonna be my kids gonna have to warn their friends. 100%. Oh, Jordan, you don't know the half of it, my man. It is amazing. How things going,
sweet,
Jordan?
sweet.
Family good? Everybody good? Good to see you, dude. Let's see here.
So
Oh,
Lee,
Hi.
what have you been up
Yeah.
to last couple of weeks?
Just been working, living life,
Living life?
watching
Anything
films.
new to report?
Not necessarily. Best thing I've got is that I'm trying to do some like courses to
Nice.
to sort of like get some more qualifications and then like move on to
Nice, very good.
a job that I'd be more passionate about. But I'm just like, it's early days still.
Have you got a sector you want to go into, like things that interest you?
Kids are going into
like-
kindergarten.
like,
That's amazing.
Mechanical engineering, like you know.
Caleb,
working
you're
with
rocking
cars.
the long weekend
Really?
work. Kind of
Yeah.
sucks,
Okay.
but hey, time and a half is always good.
Definitely a
Like-
good bit of money in it.
Yeah, I mean, like something like a trade, just a trade would be really good.
Yes, sir.
I think.
Then you can come
Yeah,
to my province
there's
and
a
work here, Lee.
huge lack of tradesmen.
Yeah, there is a massive lack of good
You make me more
tradespeople.
nervous than she
Yeah,
is. Heck yeah.
and they will always be required. You know, like it's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
it's going to be a job that I go and get and then it becomes obsolete in like 5 years.
Well, look how screwed the tech sector is at the minute.
Yeah, exactly.
So many firings, redundancies. Microsoft have been real dicks lately.
yeah,
And a whole
they have.
host of other companies are. And the amount of jobs that they're saying aren't being replaced by AI. They're saying, you know, we're automating stuff. Well, what is automating? You know, they're using AI.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
Oh, can I get a weapon locker then?
You certainly can.
Maybe there's some.
Thank you.
Spuddy, what about you, my man? The
There you
move's
go,
getting
sir.
closer now.
Yeah, we
no.
just
Yeah.
our house goes on the market on August 8th.
Lee,
Nice.
are you a whatchamacallit there?
He's a
I'm a
whatchamacallit.
I'm a robotics expert, so I do get cheaper stuff.
Okay. Because you're spending my
Cheaper
money.
stuff, but not as cheap as Paul.
I'm sorry. I'll be sure to use my own.
I'll frig off, Lee, you big baby.
So what's the
No,
plan
no.
with the... Sorry, Karen.
No, it's just that we should be able to get more points in this game because of the hurt. But yeah, sorry, James. You carry on.
That's what, so, Spuddy, what's the plan with the job then?
Come in here,
I know you
Spuddy.
said you're you know, that's more work available, are you going to transfer to the Walmart there if you can, or just
No, I'm
leave and
leaving
straight up
Walmart.
find a new job?
I'm
Cool.
going to be going for a new job.
I
I'm
work
looking
nights though,
to
so that's
get
the only real
into the
problem.
company
Oh,
my
you
brother
sleep
works
suffering.
for,
Yeah,
see works for
I
a
worked
body
all
shop.
nighters for a long time.
Oh, cars as well.
Oh
Yeah.
no, yes, buddy. So
Nice.
he's rocking a whole new world, man.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Nice.
I'm
nice.
kind of burned out of retail. Like, it's not a hard job. It's just there's just too many idiots.
It's monotonous. Yeah.
It's not a fun thing, yeah.
It's
We've
a
all been
super
there.
easy job. It's just people make it annoying.
I know, Paul, you used to, you know, be a big wig. Well, I say big wig. You were a manager at Wendy's,
Yeah.
weren't you?
It certainly was. I loved it.
I was gonna say, but you love the people, though.
That's so true.
The worst thing is it's not even the customers that make it annoying. It's the coworkers.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear you.
Because half the time I
Yeah.
go in, I feel like I'm just a babysitter.
See, that's pretty insane, eh? Not, it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah. I'm like not even a supervisor or anything.
Yeah, you've got that kind of time-served experience that they expect you to do the more griefy stuff with no extra pay because you've been there longer.
Pretty
That's kind
much.
of inherent at any job.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, you've been here for 12 years. You know how to take care of all these other areas that aren't
Yeah.
yours.
It's crazy.
Or there's this job that no one else knows how to do properly, so you
Idiots
can take care of
everywhere.
it.
It's so true.
Oh, what about you,
Okay.
Mr. Paul? You've been up to much
Time
the last
to
couple of weeks?
duplicate my
So I mean,
weapons.
I became important, and then I worked and regret my whole life. Yeah.
Here is a Lancer if anybody needs it.
No, I'm good. And
Lame.
what was the question, James?
I'll take it.
What have you been up to the last few weeks, Mr. Paul?
Dude, just working and trying to get the house stuff going and fixed up, and that's it. Just getting the plans, and yeah, that's nothing's really special.
Oh yeah, I blew myself up if anyone can pick up my tags. It's just cheaper
Oh.
to blow myself up than it is to buy the shop.
Yeah, no worries. Well, what a crazy month July was. We lost Ozzy, we lost Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, it's
I-
pretty insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're pretty crushed at the Hulk.
I was.
You know the crazy thing, I've seen so many wrestling. Speaking of, Pete joins the minute we start talking about wrestling. Like, that's timing.
Hey, Pete.
Yo, Pete.
Hogan, rest in peace.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we were literally just started talking about that when you joined.
Yeah.
He was
How
a
you
good
doing,
man.
Pete?
I'm okay. Sorry for joining you late, but I was in Nashville having
Hey.
some shit done.
Hey, you're
wow.
here, so it's all
Yeah, no
good.
worries.
No, but I should be on time.
Right.
But I'm getting testosterone boost.
What do you need that for? I'm completely ignorant of what that means.
It just makes you stronger.
Okay, cool.
Makes you feel
So-
better. Heals a lot of stuff, aches and pains. And when you get older, your testosterone levels start to decrease.
Yeah.
Yeah, naturally. I
Yeah.
just didn't know you could get a boost. I've never heard of that before.
Oh yeah. I'll inject myself now every once a week.
Is that safe though, Pete?
Well, you're being constantly monitored
Oh,
via
sorry.
blood work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So for certain, if you have a propensity to get cancer, which I don't know if I do or do
Right.
not, they'll monitor that. And
Okay.
yeah, it's relatively, because you have testosterone naturally
Right.
in your system, but once you start getting low on it, it makes sense to medically
Can I bug you
increase.
for a upgrade to the weapons locker?
Yeah, one sec. I'll get you.
I
Thank
didn't
you,
know that,
Spencer.
Pete.
Of course. And Pete, I'll get you a weapons locker as well.
You
What
can
level
share
are you?
mine for now if you want.
They're only at level 6, Pete.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I didn't miss much.
So, yeah, what have you been up to the last few weeks, Pete?
Nothing earth-shattering, dealing with the heat,
Yeah.
which is, but today for the first time in a long time, it broke. So it's like 80s today, which is, and unfortunately, school started today in
Oh,
Wilson
wow.
County. Yeah, isn't that because I'm used to like New York. It's usually schools start after Labor Day, which is in September.
Same
But
here.
in Tennessee, it's like they end early and they start super early.
That's a bit weird. Yeah, we're September.
Yeah.
Like usually the 4th or 6th of September.
But
That's
it's
when we
like
start.
I would hate to be in school when it's like 95 degrees outside.
Same, same here, Pete.
Yeah, that would suck.
I mean, the air conditioning and all that, but still,
Yeah, but when it's nice and sunny outside, you want to be out playing with your mates,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
You don't want to
absolutely.
be doing maths or some crap.
Well, the counter argument is that, well, then, in June, you don't have school, but June is not usually brutally hot here yet. So I'd much rather be in school in, early June than the entire month of August.
I don't know, I liked my summer holidays when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I remember our May was actually kind of cold, and as soon as June hit, it just got brutally hot.
Yeah, like the humidity here. I mean, it's warm here in June, no question. But the humidity level is still relatively low compared to July and August. It's insane.
Fair enough.
I know, brother was telling me even in May, the humidity was already cranking up in Georgia.
That's in Georgia, yeah.
I'm trying
sorry.
skip waves to.
Yep, skip over.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, get
Yeah,
50,
sorry I
get
missed
50
last week,
rounds in.
guys.
That's all right, you big penner.
I'm gonna donate a bunch of power if I can get one upgrade to the weapons locker.
Well, Paul, I gotta ask you. Yesterday, you mentioned that about last Friday that you were being a big baby.
Yeah, man.
What did you mean?
I
What did you mean? What
I was
happened?
all like down in the dumps over the Hulkster, to be honest.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
I took that
yeah.
pretty personally. It sucked.
That's understandable.
Oh yeah.
It's just he was my
Yeah.
first childhood idol, like big
Oh,
time.
absolutely.
And
No, I mean, when I was in high school, Saturday mornings, 11 a.m. on
Yes, sir.
WRR, it's Channel 9, I watched him. And he's the one who, like, sort of, got me into watching, wrestling
Sure.
in the 80s. And then, I stopped watching in the 90s because it started to get stupid. But,
Yeah. Oh
but,
yeah.
80s,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did
It
it
was
ever.
fun, so much fun.
Yeah,
back in
he
the
was
day.
he was phenomenal, and
Yeah.
so like there was just tons of memories, man, tons of memories.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
like with Jason and I watching wrestling constantly, celebrating it, and decking our lives out with wrestling. It was basically all we did when we were little kids. It was crazy.
My favorite Rocky movie of all time is
Yeah.
Rocky 3 because of him.
Yeah,
And Mr. T
Thunderlips.
was great, yeah. And Clubber Lang, I mean, I love that character. I was rooting against what's his face,
Sylvester Stallone.
Rocky.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
of course. I wanted Clubber Lang to beat him twice.
yeah. It's a phenomenal movie. So yeah.
Yeah, even I've been watching a bunch of old Hulk Hogan clips, and I'm not a wrestling fan,
Oh, it's
Right.
so good.
but he was such a good entertainer.
Oh
Can
yeah.
I bug you for one more locker upgrade?
Yeah, one sec here. There you go.
Thank
still
you.
Let me
can't
tell you
believe-
something,
No
me G.
worries. Did you see that Florida has made August 1st Hulk Hogan Day?
I love it.
That's crazy.
Ah, I
I did
didn't
not
see
see
that.
that. That's kind of cool.
That's so awesome. Good for, like
'Cause that's where he's from, right?
Yeah.
is
Hello there.
Yeah,
Hello?
he is from. You remember they used to say he's from Venice Beach, California.
Yes,
but
that's
that,
right.
That was just that's not
That's his
true. He wasn't-
character,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Terry Jean Bolea. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, they all die of heart attacks, though, don't they? Literally all of them.
I don't know. A lot of it's like overdosing and stuff like that. Like some with drugs, some with painkiller stuff.
Yeah,
and-
painkillers. Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause they have so many chronic injuries that they're
Yeah.
just all on pain meds.
Well, it's yeah, exactly. You know, the thing is like, yeah, you can call it fake, but the injuries they have,
My wife
Those are
got a
legitimate,
blood clot from
and
that
such a
COVID
wear and
shot.
tear
It's
on your body.
choreographed, but just like
Yeah.
stuntmen, you get some brutal injuries too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a whatchamacallit over here.
Oh, either.
Yeah, apparently Undertaker screwed up Hulk's neck when he did his famous
No, that was
slam.
such garbage.
But yeah,
Did you watch
apparently
that?
he
All?
didn't. I did, and his head didn't even hit the ground.
No, but the thing is, everybody's a big macho man in wrestling, even way back then, and nobody wants to give up the top spot. Even Hogan didn't want to give up the top spot.
No.
And that's what that was all about. But like, I get Hogan made like the character Terry Bollea or whatever. I get he did some stuff, said some things, but whatever, man. The
But
dude,
if you take a little bit of
Yeah.
anybody's life,
Yeah.
things that we've said,
Yeah,
you can make
exactly,
anybody look
exactly.
like really like a fucking asshole.
yeah, exactly.
You have to take the man's entire life, what he did and what he accomplished.
Yep. No, I agree. And
Yeah, one
did some good
private
things.
conversation. Get the fuck out of it. You can't judge the man,
Yeah,
no.
based on that and cancel him forever.
yeah,
That's
it's crazy.
That's just garbage.
No, I agree. 100% agree.
Yeah.
Well, they put him back into the Hall of Fame, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, well, I get that they had to do crowd control, whatever, and they did what they had to do, but like, look at this. Have you guys seen the whole Joey Swole thing that's going on right
Yeah.
now? So,
yeah.
So that
quit.
dude, yeah, because here's my annoyance: is he posted his picture with his Hulk Hogan outfit that Hulk
Yeah.
Hogan gave him himself, and then
Right.
people bullied him online, and so he backtracked and said, "Oh, I didn't realize he did terrible things," and I'm like, "You're a
but he-
piece of crap. What are you
Yeah,
doing?"
he's an asshole, and whatever bad things happen to him from this point on, he deserves
Yeah,
for being such a. First of all, he's a fucking pussy for saying for backing down like that.
100%.
Stick to
That's
your-
what I said, Pete.
Stick to your guns.
Yeah.
He did nothing wrong, and you have every right to idolize and admire that
Yep.
person. If that's your idol.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna
don't let any other fucking asshole online talk you into
right.
anything else. Just
I can't.
I hate people like that.
I'm gonna bring up my.
Weak-ass pussy ass.
Yeah, they're
There's like
insincere.
no integrity.
Yeah, no integrity at all. Once you start making these apology videos like that, you're done with me.
What did I say here? Because I commented on his crap. I've been on kind of an angry tweet stuff here going on. Let's see here. July 29th. So yeah, so this is what he put. He tweeted out all the good I've done, all the people I've helped, all for nothing. I truly hope that people I've inspired do great things in their life to pay it forward, to help others and carry on my message. But no matter how much good you do, people just wait for a reason to hate you and tear you down. You either die a hero or live long enough to be a villain. Thank you for the support. I'm done. So I just put, you've done great things, and the positivity is what we need in this world. Only issue was you backtracking on Hogan. I am tired of woke losers pushing their agenda and making people follow their mindset. Honoring Hogan was awesome. Would love to see you put the pick back up. And of course, he didn't reply or anything like that. But
Yeah.
but that's my thing, man. Like I just got so friggin' upset that he would backtrack on that.
Well, what he didn't count on that people are sick and tired of the woke bullshit, and that there was going to be another group of people that were going to tear him down for being weak, the way he was.
Like, it's all money though, right? Like, that's exactly what he's trying to
Oh,
do.
it's down.
Well, yeah. He was afraid he was going to lose subscribers and sponsors and whatever.
Like, you can separate your love for the character as opposed to the man himself. So
Right.
I don't even know why he didn't even try to go that route. I don't know. It was just frustrating. But all I know, growing up, man, I idolized that dude. He did amazing things. He was a global legend, superstar.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was crazy.
Even people who don't really follow wrestling like me knew of Hulk Hogan.
Oh my gosh.
And all the stuff around him. Hulkamania,
It's running
All I
wild.
have to say is, to all my love slaves, Thunderlips is here in the flesh, baby.
Yes. So funny.
The ultimate male versus the ultimate meatball.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and that was early in his career for acting
Yeah.
and stuff like that too.
That
So
that's how I got into WWF
F,
was
yeah. That's cool.
was that movie. Yeah.
Good old Thunderlips. But even, you know what's funny is the woman, his first wife or whatever that he cheated on, she did a full post about how much she still loves Hulk, not Hulk Hogan, but Terry. He may have broke her heart and all that stuff, but she said, I still love him. He's still my first love, blah, blah, blah. So if the woman who he...
Forget.
Yeah,
Right.
if she can forgive and move on and all that stuff and that craziness, come on.
Yeah.
But the problem is people love to hold on to grudges, and it kind of justifies their crappy behavior. That they can still act like that and hold like it. Hogan definitely apologized. Most of the wrestling, if not all of the wrestlers, even wrestlers of color, they've just moved on. They recognize Hogan is incredible. I had to show my youngest boy. Do you guys know who Booker T is?
Of course.
All right, so Booker T, I don't know if you've seen the live interview, when he dropped the N-word he called Hogan the N-word. It was one of the funniest things ever in wrestling. You got
Is that the one where he is like, oh shit, when he realizes he said it?
Oh,
He like pulls a face.
It was him, his brother, Scary Sherry, and
Yeah.
he's like, Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you, beep, and he just instantly put his hands up and like turned his head like, oh crap.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's so funny. But I guess Booker T said he's never said that word since then. I don't believe that, but still though, like
He's never said that word since recorded on air.
yeah, I suppose. But yeah, it is a funny time, man. But I was explaining to Isaac, who's 15, like words when we were kids, it was just words. But everybody's so offended now.
Yeah.
And I said to Isaac, like, we don't say that word, we never will. And I said, but the impact is worse for you than it is for me, because it was just a word.
And not just that word, but like swear words in general.
Yeah.
They're just part of sentences, and things to dismiss.
There's one, like, you shouldn't say that word, but until they stop calling themselves that word.
Just pretty wild.
Yeah. I mean, how offensive really is it if you call yourselves that all the time?
Yeah, like I get.
I know it's the connotation that's coming from a white, but still.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a contradiction there, but yeah, you
It's
definitely.
that whole victim mentality thing.
Yeah,
There are just people that like being the victim.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the clips I was watching, Paul, I genuinely was watching them going, I bet Paul and his brother watched this live.
Oh my gosh, dude.
The Andre fight where he actually picked up
WrestleMania
Andre and
3.
slammed him. Yeah.
You know what's funny though is they fought many times before, but it was advertised and publicized as they've never fought before.
Right.
But Hogan body slammed Andre several times before that, but of course they had to do, he's never been body slammed. This is incredible.
Did you see Hogan interviewed years after, though, talking about that fight? When he was like, I kind of went into it blind. I kept talking to Andre, saying, what do we do? And he's like, oh, don't matter. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it, brother. Yeah, because
and
Andre
then during
was
the
old school
fight,
like
and then during the fight, Andre was just like, now slam.
Yeah, body slam.
like,
he got slammed now. Yeah,
Andre the Giant apparently hated the Ultimate Warrior.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
He was also not a fan of Randy Savage.
No, he wasn't. Oh, it's so wild. Like, just wrestling back then, man, was like, I know I've been on a binge for 2 years now, back into it, watching all the stuff, watching the pay-per-views and everything. I'm watching Monday Night Raw. I'm watching SmackDown from Friday nights and stuff like that. So, but just those glory years of old school wrestling is.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's wonderful.
Full owned off.
Yeah,
Mr.
Wonderful.
Wrestling used to be big over here as well, long before it was the WWE.
James, it
My
really
mum-
is still though, dude.
But when entertainment wasn't all over the place and you were limited on channels and things on TV, it just had much more viewership. My mum was telling me when Hulk Hogan died, she was saying how she used to watch wrestling on a Saturday night with her grandparents in
Yeah.
the 60s. And she was naming like, oh, we had Big Daddy versus giant haystacks and things like that.
Bruno Sammartino.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
People
Haystacks
long
was,
before Hogan.
what was it? Big Haystacks Calhoun, I think was his last name, Calhoun. Haystacks Calhoun.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
my
so.
mum just started reeling off all these old
Yeah.
wrestlers from the 60s.
That's so cool. But yeah, Bruno
And she's
would
like,
have been
they
huge.
were massive back then, like big, they were fat and heavy. Like some of them were like sumo wrestlers, you know, rather than bulky like Hogan.
Well,
And
back
they were
then,
the big guys.
it was all territory wrestling, and they had the promoters all had their understanding. You wrestle in New York, you wrestle in Tennessee, you wrestle here, and that's it. There was really nobody crossed paths except for like if it was Andre, he would go on kind of a tour sort of thing. But even Japan, man, Japan is huge for just wrestling like that. Oh, it's so crazy.
Makes you miss it.
Yeah.
You know, makes you miss the good old days.
I remember staying up as a little kid for Saturday night's main event. It would start at 12:30 my time, and I think I was like 9 years old watching my first one, whatever. It was crazy. Small scale wrestling was like that, very territorial. Yeah, for sure.
It was right after my senior year in high school when wrestling just exploded.
Okay.
Kendo Nagasaki and tag team with Big Daddy and things.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Obviously, way before even your time, Paul.
Oh yeah. Man, I'll never forget. We had a local wrestling stuff called Grand Prix Wrestling, and they would do tours of the Maritimes and stuff like that. And it was so much fun, and my uncle took me to see it, and I was just blown away. It always ended with the wrestlers fighting with the fans after the show, but it was like legit fights too, because they were just getting rowdy. But oh my gosh, such good memories.
Well, wrestling was a huge part of your childhood.
Yeah.
And I know it's more poignant now, obviously, because Jason and your mum aren't here, so it's like a link to that childhood that only you remember now as well.
Yeah. But it's funny thing is if you take the Saturday morning lineup from like 1983 and start going down the list, the amount of there's just nobody around anymore really, except for a few guys. So many of them have passed away.
You're right.
Sheik,
Are there
Ultimate Warrior.
any wrestlers left from the original WrestleMania?
Oh shoot! Now that Hogan's passed, let's see. Piper's gone. I got you. Piper's gone. Mr. Wonderful's gone.
Ricky, what's
Terry
his name?
Funk
Ricky
is still alive, I think.
Yeah.
Cowboy
The
Bob
guy-
Morton.
Is
The
Flair
whole-
still alive?
Who?
Flair?
Ric Flair. Yeah, he's still
Yeah.
alive.
Yep.
Ric Flair's still alive.
But he wasn't even in. He was not in
Yeah.
the WWF
Oh,
at
yeah,
the time.
I don't know, the ages of them, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's The Undertaker and Triple H and...
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
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 yeah,
after,
and
isn't it?
they're even a little newer than like 1983. There was no.
Yeah.
It was a few years later. Same thing.
When did
Triple
Shawn
H.
Michaels come in?
That was in the 90s.
Oh, it was the 90s.
well,
I think
he
it was
was
in the
he was
90s.
with the Rockers though in the late '80s, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just.
On there, yeah. Because he was wrestling with Marty Jannetty before WWF. So yeah, 1985 to 1992. That's when the Rockers were together. And that screw job was amazing. When he threw Marty Jannetty through the glass at the barbershop, that was crazy. All right, so I've got the card up. So Tito Santana's still alive. The Executioner was a nobody. King Kong Bundy is dead. Special Delivery Jones is dead. Ricky Steamboat's still alive. Matt Bourne, we have no clue.
Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah.
That's I was thinking about. Yeah.
Brutus Beefcake's still alive. David San Martino, Bruno. Bruno's gone, I think. Oh, yeah, Junkyard Dog is gone, but Greg Valentine is still alive.
Yeah, the Hammer, Greg
Yeah.
the Hammer Valentine. Yeah.
Iron Sheik is gone, but I'm not sure about
Yeah.
Nikolai Volkov. Is
I
he-
think he died too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo, they're still alive. They were just abducted into the Hall of Fame. Big John Studd, I think he's gone.
Inducted.
He died a
Inducted,
long
I'm sorry,
time ago.
inducted, yeah. Wendy Richter, Leilani Kai's still alive, but then Hulk Hogan, Mr. T, Mr. Wonderful, and Piper. Oh, that's so crazy.
Mr. T.
Yes, aliens took them.
Even Mr. T, like if you see pictures of him now, he's pretty frail looking. He's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're all hitting their 70s.
That's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Well, he also had cancer. He recovered from it. But
Oh,
I
did
think
he? I
it
didn't
took a
know
lot
that.
out of him. Yeah.
Oh.
Even like in the 80s, Hulk Hogan looked like he was 45, 50 anyways.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He started losing his hair when he was like 25.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Is it true that he started out as like the milkman?
Oh,
I read something that before he was Hulk Hogan, he had like a skit on wrestling as the milkman.
oh, let's see. He did have several different names.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan's wrestling names. What do we got? Terry Boulder, Sterling Golden, the Super Destroyer. I don't know if the Milkman one is. No, it's not showing up. Oh, I remember him playing Mr. America in a mask as well too.
Was that when he was like, I'm not Hulk Hogan?
Right. No, he actually wore this blue United States mask, and he was Mr. America, and he was still Hulk Hogan, but he was like, I'm not Hulk Hogan, blah, blah, blah. It was so obvious, though. Same thing with the, back in the day, they had a thing called the Machines, and they all dressed the same, and they wore a black mask, and so, but they never claimed to be the specific wrestlers of who they were, but one was Hulk Hogan, one was Andre the Giant, which you could easily tell it was Andre.
Yeah.
But there were several others too, man. It was just cool.
Yeah, apparently he was a super nice guy, Andre the Giant.
Oh yeah, everybody loved Andre.
Yeah. As long as you didn't get on his bad side.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing with WrestleMania 3 too. Like Hogan didn't know at first, or when just before the ring, if Andre was gonna let him win or not.
Oh, you seen Schwarzenegger when he went for a meal with Andre?
Yeah.
He was saying how they were debating paying the bill, and Arnold's like, "Oh, I'll pay it," and Andre's like, "No, I pay, I pay." And in the end, he picked up Arnold and put him on. He said there was like a big, like cabinet thing in the restaurant, and he just picked Arnold up and put him on the cabinet while he went to pay,
That's
and he
awesome.
took him back down.
That's really cool. Man, the stories about Andre though are really awesome as well.
Legendary.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, when you look at it, like, when you just look at him, like, physically, you could just tell that man was not going to live a very long life. You know?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, he had gigantism, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He did.
And the thing is that's curable now, and yet, like the impacts are curable now, and
Yeah.
they just didn't know how to do it back then.
Yeah. They, like if they see a kid is, like, growing like crazy, they can now stop
Yeah.
it, you know, before it gets out of control.
Well, there's a wrestler
When-
called. Oh, go ahead, James.
When did he die? 94, 93?
Who, Andre?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was
I
in
know
the
it was early
90s, I think.
90s. Yeah, early 90s.
I wish I got to see Andre as well. Like Hogan is the only one I never really got to see live out of like the super duper people.
Really?
Oh yeah. Hogan would never come to the Maritimes. It was too small scale. But I got to see the Ultimate Warrior. I got to see Shawn Michaels. I get to see Owen Hart, the Hitman, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. I got to see so many.
Macho
of them.
Man?
Macho Man, yes.
Yeah.
Is Ultimate Warrior still alive, or is he dead?
Who's
No,
this?
he's dead. He's dead. Ultimate Warrior.
Oh,
He
yeah,
died
yeah.
several years ago.
You want to hear this story, James? So the Ultimate
Yeah.
Warrior was a huge douchebag, like beyond huge
Was he?
douchebag. Yes, he really was. And so he got fired a couple times. He even tried to put Vince over right before a pay-per-view. Like, he was supposed to go out and fight, and Ultimate Warrior said, unless you pay me this amount of money, I'm not going to fight. And so they were gonna beat the crap out of them, but Vince is like, no, I don't want a lawsuit, blah, blah, blah. And so they all had this huge falling out. They brought him back again, but Vince was getting in trouble for steroid use, and so they fired the Ultimate Warrior again. So years went by, horrible things said about the Warrior. The Warrior said horrible things about wrestling, and then finally everybody decided to come to peace with everything, and they inducted the Warrior into the Hall of Fame. And so he went to there. He made up with Hulk Hogan. It's a full sort of restoration, I guess, of the Warrior himself. And he did this huge speech in the ring. It was like nice or whatever. And the dude died like the next day.
Really?
Oh yeah. Which sucks.
The kindness killed him.
Oh no.
Well, look at Ozzy Osbourne, bless him. His last gig, and 2.5 weeks later, he's dead.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, I
Like,
heard
he-
that
he
was
knew.
a
So awesome
assisted
seeing you, dude.
suicide.
He
Yeah,
lived a
we
lot
don't
longer
know.
than he should have.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
He
Oh my
lived way
god.
longer
Oh, yes,
than
he
he should
did.
have.
Man, some of the interviews that he gave about the drugs that they were on, like he'd just moved to his house in wherever it was in America, one of the nice places in America, and he said we were doing Black Sabbath 3 or 4, the third or fourth album, and they had these lines of coke that were like really expensive. And they
What
were
a
getting super
surprise.
hot. They were getting so hot. He pressed a button thing that he thought was a thermostat, for the air conditioning, but it was like a silent alarm. So the cops came outside his house and they're like, "Fuck, we need to get rid of all the drugs."
Oh no.
And they were gonna flush it down the toilet, and they're like, "We can't. It's good coke." So they just snorted it all like instantly.
What?
And they sent the cops away, and he was like, "I didn't sleep for like 4 days. I was up for 4 days." Just buzzing my nut off
Oh,
while we
fuck.
were writing
That's
it.
funny.
I just died because
Oh,
I
you got
fucked around.
chainsawed.
Mm,
And that
You
was the
fucked
last dude as well.
it was.
Oh, that sucks.
Another one he
That's
said is
like
like
that
the last time
motherfucker.
I ever did opioids. He said he was working on album 6 or whatever. He took a load of opioids. The next thing he remembers was being like in his neighbour's field talking to their horse. And it's like he kind of came to while he was talking to the horse. And he's like, "What the fuck am I doing? Where am I?"
That's so funny.
And he's like, "Yeah, I'll stop doing opioids after that."
All right. The setup we got now going. This is crazy.
But yeah, he looks so frail and fragile in his last gig. There's a part where he tries to stand up and he can't.
Oh
And he
no.
just kind of like bounces in his seat a little bit, like out of anger at not being able to stand up and just scream into the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's so funny the way he talked to his wife.
Yeah. Well, he was out of it most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had like a spinal surgery that just wrecked him. So I wish I'd never had the surgery.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he had those huge fake teeth too.
Ah, man, they're all going.
Yeah, it's so wild.
Yeah.
Shows how quick time goes as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And my mum's going to be
It does.
73 on Wednesday as well.
Wow. How's she doing, dude? Is everything all right?
She's okay.
Yeah.
You know what it's like. Keeping an eye on her, and you can't stop aging. You just got to kind of go with it.
Or try to skip if you can, boys. I want to
Yeah.
finish this
Yeah.
out. I don't wanna
We're
pick
only on
them.
wave 20, mate.
I know, eh?
Yeah. What are you doing tonight, boy? Going to the movies or something?
Host?
Oh
He's
no.
a host with the most.
Yeah, I got to let's see. Yeah, so I want to sorry, let's try this again. So tomorrow, Becky's kids, the twins, their birthday was yesterday, I believe it was. They're friggin' 17. And so they wanted to have a big party at my place. So barbecue, bonfire, all that stuff with all their friends and crap. So I was like, hey, yeah, I'll do whatever you guys want.
Finally.
So I'm gonna Steph and I are gonna go to Costco, get everything for tomorrow and do it up.
Get some big wieners.
Well, Becky was buying the hot dogs, and I said to Steph, I said, are we having hot dogs? She's like, yes. I said, who's buying those? She goes, don't worry, Becky knows to get the good ones. I'm like, all right. Good. I was like, damn right.
That is key. The hot dogs have to be the right brand.
Oh.
They just can't, yeah.
Yeah, them fat Costco wieners are all beef and nasty. You have to have those. There's no other hot dog.
Oh, man. Yeah. That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah.
You know, take your mind off some of the crap as well, you know? Have a good time with the family and friends.
Oh, yeah. And anytime I can host anything, I'm going to do it with excitement. It's so funny because Steph's such a hardcore introvert that she won't, she doesn't like the big crowds or anything like that. She can only handle so much, where I'm like, give me a party every day that I can entertain somebody and just feed off of me.
After the festivities and that, does Steph get really, really tired?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Need to nap.
She's always tired anyways, but no, 100%. And she'll be like, oh, I just want to have the day. And like, all right. And I'm like, well, let's get some people over. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, you could do it every night. She can only do it
Yes.
every once in a
while. Yeah. Hey, Darren Miller. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh well.
Thankfully, Virginia is not like a party animal, because I can only do it every once in a blue moon too.
No, that's all right.
Unfortunately, we just got the slowest possible wave set.
Oh.
Slammed it. Waves are all going to be sitting in the back fighting each other.
Oh, okay. That's funny. How you doing? I'm amazing, Darren. Good to see you again, dude. 2 times in a row. 2 days.
So, you hyped for Battlefield 6 then?
Oh my gosh, I am. I'm hoping it's not
too.
fluff or anything like that, and they just showed us good stuff. But the way multiplayer was looking with the 200 people playing, it looked like it was legit fun and exciting. So yeah, we'll see what's up.
Jens, you gonna play it?
I am.
I don't know. I used to be a big
Yeah.
Battlefield player back in the day when Battlefield 4 came out. And I really, really liked it. I loved the squad. Well, I was like Paul. I was the medic.
Yeah.
And I loved, reviving my teammates while they took point, calling out our enemy there, like feeling like a squad. And the destroyable terrain, made it feel like a real experience rather than a game where a missile just bounces off things and blows up and doesn't do damage.
Yeah.
Seeing a building kind of come down as it gets hit,
So
and there are
much
people
fun.
in there.
Yes.
It was just a next level experience. And then Battlefield 1 come out, and I thought, this is really crap by comparison.
Yeah. By
And then-
sorry, guys.
Yeah, and I just haven't been back to the series since.
Well,
And every game that's come out just seems really subpar.
it's gonna be funny to say, but I honestly blame it on Star Wars. When they brought Star Wars Battlefront 1 out, it was kind of like the new standard for their shooting games. Like they wanted to have it sort of like this, and it was, none of us really liked it. Like we tolerated it, but never really liked it. And
What
Yeah, I
was
don't
the
know why DICE changed.
was the last Battlefield sort of kind of like a failure, like because you never really played it?
so I
Paul.
did, yeah, I did play a bunch offline, and I streamed
Yeah.
some. So what people didn't
Right.
like was you had your classes, but you also had like specialists. So you had to choose this specialist or that specialist, and you get their powers or abilities, and yeah, people just didn't like it. And so
Right.
that's why they clarified on this one. Hey, we're bringing back classes, and that's it. The 4 classes. There's no bull shenanigans where we're gonna be Beavis and Butthead or cartoon characters. Everything's gonna be dark and gritty. War. It's gonna be war-ish, and they said they're not gonna be doing this crazy stuff. So it's like I was saying yesterday. This is their last-ditch effort to redeem themselves to the fans, and it looks like they paid attention.
That's good.
Yeah. I think a lot of the companies have been learning over the last 2 years, especially with the
Well,
woke stuff.
They've
Yeah.
either been learning or they've been going bankrupt.
Yeah, 100%. Spud.
Yeah.
And that's
Did
what
you
makes
see
it-
Jaguar's CEO step down today?
No, he didn't, did he?
Yep.
I
Awesome.
wonder why.
Well, apparently he was due for retirement and decided now's the time. He said it's got nothing to do with the rebrand. The rebrand's been a success, he said. And I'm sure it has.
Yeah, that's Jim Ryan talk right there.
That is Jim Ryan talk. That's so weird. But and, hey, they did what they did. They thought marketing to a minority modern audience was the way to go, and well,
Who
they did
aren't
it.
car enthusiasts?
Hey, they did it, and that's what they wanted. So they kind of got what they deserved, I guess.
They
Completely
marketed to a minority, and therefore they got a minority of the customers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to put
Yeah.
it simple, yeah.
They got the minority share of the revenue.
Yes,
along
they
with
did.
that, Yeah.
And this it drives me crazy that these CEOs and top dogs, when they fail like this, they
can
don't
only
accept
fail once.
responsibility.
No, it's never anyone's fault.
And they don't have
No,
the financial impact either.
Well,
I
the
mean,
problem
no,
with
because-
these CEOs is they can only fail up.
Yeah.
It never
I think
affects
I'm done with COD now. I'm not
That's why
buying the new one either,
they
Darren.
don't
But I didn't buy
learn is
Black
because
Ops
they
6
never
either.
take
I
responsibility
just
of
don't care about
the
Black Ops
failure
2
that
at all.
they caused themselves.
That's because they don't care. They're fine. They got their golden parachutes.
Yeah. And then the poor guy in the mailroom.
Yeah, exactly. The dude that's doing all the grunt work is going to get laid off or lose his job or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just wild. Tap upgraded?
Yeah, crazy world, man. Crazy world.
Yeah.
Do, and it comes crashing down.
One left to skip.
Yep, skip.
Rocking it. They're coming! Yes, sir.
So, what did I? Because I tuned in kind of halfway through yesterday. What was the Nintendo Direct like? You said it was terrible.
Yeah, definitely terrible, but I didn't really expect much from it. One sec. Excuse me. I didn't expect much from it anyways, just because of the it was a partner.
It was
a
the
partner
partners,
direct. Yeah. And so that just means third-party games, basically, and games that are coming out.
I
on
would
all systems.
say it was, as IGN would put it, 7 out of 10.
Yeah. 7 out of 10. New Battlefield.
Any noteworthy games?
I've already bought
Good or
that one,
bad?
Darren. Worthy? No. They're even with Hyrule Warriors. It's like I'm excited for that, but even that's not going to be all that great anyway. So there was really nothing. That was like, ooh, I need this.
Like, nothing looked horrible, but nothing looked outstanding.
Right.
It was perfectly mediocre.
Good. Perfectly
Now,
mediocre.
important question, Paul.
Yes.
Have you been playing on the Switch too,
Yeah.
or is it starting to gather dust?
No, I still play every day. I do my Animal
It's
Crossing
Diablo
stuff.
4.
But I am hardcore addicted to Diablo 4 right now. Oh my gosh.
You got back into that?
Oh, did I ever? I bought the DLC. It was on sale for like $20 or whatever. So my new character is level 60, and then I just passed the Paragon for 102 or something, or 108. So I'm grinding that mother all this week, and it's just been wonderful.
Do you still play your Star Wars game each day?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Galaxy
yeah.
of Heroes. Or
I've been
whatever
playing
it
that
is.
for over 10 years now. I won't stop playing that.
Unbelievable.
That's a lot of. There's a lot of time put in. Oh, thank you. There we go. I'm just gonna upgrade my stuff up
Free
right.
moonshot.
So yeah, hopefully I'll get the hopefully I'll get the plans next week for the renovations, and we'll get things
That'll
going in
be
the middle
good.
of August. Yeah.
Thing is, though, how long will that take? Like when the weather changes and you get snow and rain and things.
Oh, we won't get snow until late November or middle of December. But rain, of course, we get rain. We haven't had much rain this summer, to be honest. But yeah, no, that'll be totally fine. So the cool thing is they don't really have. Oh crap! The guy's coming in 2 weeks or a week and a half, whatever, to lay the foundation. And then basically they just got to put up the frame and close it in, and because they don't got to tear off rip apart my house until they get the actual expansion up, then they can start doing everything internally and should be smooth sailing. With air quotes.
What about the plumbing?
So yeah, so the way we have it set up, the ensuite's going to be basically attached to our other bathroom. So we'll be able to tie right into all the plumbing that's all right then and there. So,
Okay.
yeah. Oh no, trust me, I've thought this out, and all the things. Like I've got trim downstairs. I've got vapor barrier downstairs they could use. I've got new windows that we just put in that got to come out, so that we're gonna save money there. Yeah, so Steph wants to put a barn door on these new fancy barn doors that are super cheap. She wants those on a couple of the doors. I'm like, all right, yeah, whatever you want.
And the tax bill, is that already paid off?
Oh, yes. Oh, so you want to hear? Okay. I was telling Lee this swear word story. Oh, okay. Can't wait to go to Canada on a cruise. Where are you going, Darren? So the way I set this up is we got our mortgage, and I got it broken into two spots. One was to pay off my income tax for the wonderful government, and the rest would be for Steph and I to pay for our renos. And so they made the check out to Canada Revenue Agency, and so 2 days ago? Yes, 2 days ago. I get home because I can't deposit the check because it's made out directly to CRA. And I'm like, okay, so I'm going to have to figure out how to get this check to them. So I decided to try calling them. And they were not answering the phone. I called 36 times in like 3 hours. Not one person picked up. They said it because it was if there's a long hold times, longer than 30 minutes, they shut off the phones. So no one, and I'm just like, I need, because they charge me interest daily, on
Wow.
yeah, so not only do I owe income tax, but they charge me interest on it daily. And so I need to get this paid off because I'm so sick and tired of being burned. So I found it on their webpage on send it here, and it's got to have this name and all that stuff. And I'm like, all right, well, I spent $28 on an express mail to get it to Ontario as fast as possible. I was chatting with Lee, and I got a hold of the guy finally, and he really had no.
Oh, you actually got through
I
then?
did, yeah. It took an hour, but I did get through. And he was like, "Oh, well, you're still gonna get interest and blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, well, once you get it, will you let me know?" Well, no, that's not my department. I won't even know. So zero help, to be honest. So I'll have to keep checking next week, every couple days, to see how we're making out with that, and go from there. And then I'll have to pay the interest on top of what I just paid them, that carried over from the check. So.
Wow, what a con.
Oh my gosh, is it ever? I was so cranky though the last 2 days. Oh, I was even rude to the bank teller. So.
Oh, yeah.
So here's the other story to go along with that. I needed to deposit the check because that's what the lawyer gave me for the mortgage. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, it's 2:30. I have this check in my hand. I need to go pay this. I need to go take this to the bank. So I talked to my manager. It's like, hey, Jen, do you mind if I take like an hour early and just head to the bank, blah, blah, blah. She was like, yeah, go ahead. So I get to the bank at 3:25. I Google it. It says it's open till 5. I'm like, perfect. Lots of time. I get there and there's this big sign up that says the tellers are 9:30 to 5 and the advisors are the tellers are 9:30 to 3 and the advisors are 9:30 to 5. And so I get there at 3:25. Yes. I get there at 3:25. And there's
Too late.
There's this big sign there, and so the girl who's working at the bank, she gives me the I'm so sorry, we close at 3, blah blah blah. But you can always call online. I'm like, that's not going to help me deposit a check. And she goes, well, how much is the check for? And I told her. She's like, oh no, you can't deposit that in there. I was like, well, thank you. Obviously, I can't, idiot.
Come to an agreement.
And so I didn't say that, of course. I was thinking it, but I just told her, I was like,
why 3 o'clock?
I don't know.
Everyone's still at work at that time.
I know, and I told her, I said those hours are zero help. They're not. I said everybody would love to work these hours, but they don't.
Our
help
tellers
us.
were up until like 6.
Yeah, I wish ours were too. And so I went and if you want to see some fun tweets, check out Twitter, my account, because I said some things, and I told them how pathetic they were. And then, so they replied, and they're like, "Oh, we can pass off this feedback." And I was like, "Yeah." And whoever came up with this 9:30 to 3 bullcrap needs to be fired, 100%, because this is disgusting. And so I was so cranky. And then yesterday, Steph and I went to the bank to so we went back yesterday, and I'm standing there, and the dude waits on me, and I was rude to him. And I felt so bad.
Oh no!
No, I really
come
didn't.
on,
No, hold on. So it was a dude from another country, and he was.
So
he was,
what? Send him back.
No. So I give him the check, right? And he looks at it. He's like, "Oh, what's this for?" I said, "It's a check." Oh yeah, but I'd like to know what's it for? I was like, "It's a check," and I point and I tap on the check. I was like, "It's a check from the lawyer." And so he's going back and forth. He goes, "Oh well, I'm gonna have to get this authorized and blah blah blah." And I was getting very, very upset. And this girl comes out, and she knew how to phrase her question much differently. She looked at the check, seen how much for it. She goes, "Oh, are you doing some remortgaging, or did you sell your house or anything like that?" I'm like, "You friggin' idiot! It's none of your business." But I was like, "Yeah, we just remortgaged, blah blah blah." And then I went back in the car and I sat there. I said to Steph, I was like, "Man, I was rude to that teller."
And you felt bad.
I did. I wanted to go back and apologize for my rudeness,
Oh
but
my God.
I didn't though. I did.
Stop it. All right.
True story.
Redeem yourself.
True story though.
Tell the story a bit when I say I felt like going back and punching that motherfucker one more time in the face.
Oh, it's legit though. We went to Boston Pizza just to kind of like a little celebratory meal, and just Steph and I was just like, man, I can't believe I was that rude to the guy. But I was like, it's none of their friggin' business what my check is for, at all. And it had a stamp from another bank that said certified. It had the lawyer's office at the top left-hand corner. I'm just like, man, it's none of your business. Just cash my check, please. I was like, just put it in my savings. That's all we need it for. We don't need it yet. And they were like, it's going to be a 5-day hold on it as well. I was like, with a certified check, it's a 5-day hold? Why? But that's just the rules, apparently. So, yeah, I was like, just throw it in the savings. We don't need it till September anyways.
They don't make it easy, do they?
No. Oh, my gosh, no.
To spend your own money.
To spend my own money, exactly. So I was not very charitable or very kind.
I think the problem is the fact that Canada only has like 5 banks, so they can kind of do whatever they want with no consequences.
Yeah, I don't know. I know we got like smaller, more personal banks as well, like the credit union and such. There's a bunch of mortgage companies and stuff, but we got like this. So what do we got? We got Royal Bank, CIBC, Scotiabank, credit union. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 more, maybe. Oh, the Bank of Montreal, that's one. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you, James.
Those?
So, Darren, I asked you a question, sir. When or where are you going on your trip to Canada? On your cruise?
He will not be denied.
I will not be denied. Anyways, yeah, so I think I just been, I won't say stressed, because I rarely ever get stressed. It's just, I need things to work and flow.
Frustrated.
Yeah, oh, definitely frustrated. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Especially,
Understandably so.
especially calling 36 times to Canada Revenue Agency for them not to answer once. And then when I finally got through them, the next day I had to wait at least an hour on hold.
That's really poor service for
Oh my gosh.
an organisation of that importance and magnitude.
Yeah, exactly. I think I actually tweeted at them 2 days ago as well.
Yeah, the UK government have had egg on their face as well. So, for those who don't know, they've introduced the online safety bill,
Yes. Oh my gosh.
which has been very
hell is-
amusing.
Mm-hmm.
So, in order to access any, porn sites or questionable material or anything now, you have to sign up to
What?
things. Yeah,
And yeah, with ID.
yeah, with your ID and everything. However, everyone's just bypassing that with VPNs.
Yeah, might as well.
And
The stock market for VPNs has actually gone up. So
it has because of it. Like, ExpressVPN said they had a 700% uptake in the month of July.
What an insane way to control people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and also the place that they're storing the data that they're having for people's ages and that is like a third party thing that isn't like properly secured, and like
I haven't heard that.
and in the first day about 22,000 people's information got leaked.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
Well, I also heard another way people found a way to bypass the sign up is they just need a photo of you, and they found that the game Death Stranding 2,
Yes.
the characters are
yes.
so photorealistic that they can use that, and it fools the detection into thinking that's a
Really?
person.
Amazing.
It does
I
that.
love that.
They've done that with WWE as well.
Yeah, that would do it too. Yeah, those graphics
'Cause,
are incredible.
Because the requirement for part of it is that you have to like you open your mouth and stuff, and you can make those characters do that in the
Yes, you
customized
can.
thing.
Oh, sorry.
That's funny.
Oh, I got
Shit.
shit.
Yeah. Fucking guy with the grenade.
Just move this.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Took you
Yeah,
down.
they're definitely trying to get rid of a lot of our freedoms in the UK.
So
Even
what is
Donald Trump and Elon Musk have commented on it.
so what is the purpose of this online,
Oh, it's
Register.
under
You're
the
telling
guise
me,
of
Darren, you're
protecting
going
kids. They don't want kids
everywhere
accessing
around
pornographic
New Brunswick,
websites or
but
questionable
not
websites.
to New Brunswick. What the heck?
So in order to get
Check
onto
and
any
see.
of
Hold
these
on, you said you're going to
websites, you
St.
have to
John's.
complete a
See
sign
if
up
it's
to prove your
St.
age.
John,
Instead
SAINTJOHN,
of just like
not
encouraging
ST
parents
John's,
to actually.
because that's
their
Newfoundland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
we
it's,
have a
it's
huge
not just
port in
those
St. John, New
websites,
Brunswick.
it's
Check
everything.
that. Pretty
Even
place.
Xbox are doing it. It's going to be enforced on
'Cause
Xbox.
you're going to Nova
have
Scotia
to-
as well, dude.
You'll have to prove your age within the next few weeks, Lee,
Looks-
in
you
the
looks
UK.
like-
Talk about
Otherwise
Big
we
Brother's
won't-
watching.
Yeah, otherwise we won't be able to use Xbox Party Chat.
My God.
It's
such
definitely a Big Brother thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ultimate goal is they want to be able to create a kill switch for the internet, that anytime they want, they can just shut the internet off. Not unlike what China or Russia or other countries.
Well,
like
it was
that have.
based on China's deployment of their online stuff. That's what ours is based on.
Yeah. Because
So
they
this
want to control the flow of information.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate goal. Control the flow of information, you control the narrative.
Yeah, if you have no sources to go look for really the truth,
Yeah.
you know, basically whatever they shove down your throat, that's the only
Yep.
information you're getting.
And then they can track who is trying to find information that goes against their narrative and then make those people disappear. Not unlike Russia
The sad
or
thing is,
China.
the UK doesn't have a constitution of like core values like America has that don't change.
Yeah, most countries don't. Yeah.
And that's why when we
America
have free
is
speech
very
things,
much an odd case where they decide, you know what, we're going to give our people the right to actually self-govern.
yeah, your founding fathers and all that.
Yeah.
The problem
and
is we don't have free speech laws, so they can do this. They
Yeah.
can censor you.
It's what do you have left to do? Rise up and throw out the government.
Or
All you
they
have to
had a
do
few
is
little
find a
riots.
harbor and start dumping tea into it.
Boston Tea Party.
Bloody hell.
And also, don't forget to dress up as Native Americans, too.
Yeah, so that's the big thing in the UK this week, other than the constant riots that are going on.
Man, I've been watching some of that stuff, and it is the crime.
It's insane.
It is. What you guys got to deal with now is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, any mention, they're actually creating a special task force now within the police to monitor anyone's conversations online about immigration, because they're so scared about having more riots, rather than actually dealing with the problem.
It's just crazy.
Because no one's listening to the people. You've seen what happened in Essex, haven't you, Lee? I mean, we spoke about it last time.
Yeah.
But that's still going on. And they're terrified of more summer riots. It is. And we have such a weak government.
Like, I know the Americans are getting with the ICE stuff, but with all honesty, I don't feel bad at all. It's
No, they came here illegally.
Yeah.
There's a way to do it the right way, and then there's a way to do. Now, of course, the last administration encouraged that.
Yeah.
But it's time to get rid of them. If you want to come here legitimately, then that's a different story. But for now,
there's a difference between an immigrant
It's like the
and
legal
an
aliens
illegal
are
immigrant.
absolutely celebrating it.
yeah, and you also look at so your current immigrant is like a 20 to 30-year-old male. You don't have families coming in here. They all basically just young men.
Yeah.
And God knows, what their motives are to actually be here.
Yeah. You know what the people who are most angry about this are the legal immigrants. I work
Of course.
with a guy in my workplace
Oh, you're playing Gears?
who came from Iran. And it's like, we grew up in like the harshest regime. And basically his class was told, whoever gets on top of this class will have the chance to move to the UK. And they all worked their asses off, and he came aboard. And he's like the smartest networking guy that I know. Way more brainy than me. And it's like, I had to work for over 10 years under an awful regime to get the skills to come here and work. And the fact that all this stuff with illegal immigration's going on makes him so
Darren,
angry.
did you figure it out if it was
Yeah.
St. John or St. John's? Let me know if you're coming to New Brunswick.
And even
St. John,
me
New
and Mooney
Brunswick.
get annoyed because we look at all the stuff we're doing and the hoops we're jumping through. The amount of people that just say, why doesn't she just get on a boat and come over and she'll be given it all free?
It's sad she's getting away from that crazy country of South Africa, but now like the UK is going crazy as well. Yeah.
Yeah, if you were in America, she would already be all over it. She could claim asylum status.
That's right.
Well, we've got, what, 3 years is it now, Lee? I think the Labour have been in about a year now, haven't they?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, they're not
Sometimes
going to
you
win again.
got to be careful what you wish for, because even if currently you don't particularly love your government, sometimes the alternative though is much worse.
Well, that's what happened when the last election happened. Everyone
Yeah,
voted Labour because they were sick of the Tories.
yeah. But the
And
thing
do you
is,
not
like,
remember the conversation we had where I was like, it's going to be worse under Labour? And
yeah, I
and
remember
it
you
was.
saying that.
Yeah.
But you really have to pay attention. What is the message? And like, what are they going to do if they have the power? And most people don't pay attention to that, and that's
No.
why
The last
shit
government
happens.
was
I
so
just knew it was
sleazy.
going to be crap, whichever way it went.
Yeah, the last
Like,
government
like
was
we
sleazy.
kind of just need an entire overhaul just to get it, like, reset.
Yeah. The thing is,
A
our
new
current
status
prime
quo.
minister, though, Lee, was a human rights lawyer. He's the lawyer who, the 7/7 bombings where they blew up buses and the
I'm
underground.
aware of. Yeah, I know about
He
that.
was
Yeah.
he was the lawyer that argued for one of the 7/7 bombers to stay in the UK.
That's
It would
insane.
breach his human
That's
rights.
insane. Yeah.
That's like having your president, say we shouldn't deport the people behind 9/11. Now, could you imagine that?
Yeah,
It's
no,
like it's the
that's
same
insane.
thing.
And not only that, but these people are hijacking your country and your culture along with it.
Yeah. There's no integration.
Nope. And in here, our wonderful Prime Minister Mark Carney has decided to announce that they're going to recognize Palestine as a state now.
Yes, and so are we in
That's-
France.
Yeah, and that's going to do a whole lot of good for your economy. Like how is that
Well-
going to help Canadians?
It's just-
Hamas have already said it's a victory for them.
Right, a terrorist group, which is
Yep.
insane. I'm so
If a
sick of it.
terrorist
Yeah.
group is giving you the thumbs up, you're doing
Alright, Darren.
something wrong.
Yeah.
It's just so wild.
And I'm like, where's the people's voice in this? Do any of the people actually want this?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter anymore.
It doesn't
Yeah.
at all.
I mean, Carney's basically ruling by decree now.
He's a douchebag.
That's why we're having riots over here. It's because the people feel like their voices aren't being heard. And they're like,
Yeah, I
we're
mean-
going to make you listen one way or another.
You kind of you need an uprising, to try to save your country. I mean, it may not be tomorrow, but a few decades later,
Yeah, well, they know it's
you
bubbling.
have no idea who's going to be. You will be going to mosques. It'll be
Yeah.
mandated.
What were they? They were in the streets crying out for, was it Sharia law or whatever you call
Sharia
it?
law,
Sharia
yeah.
law, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Have you seen, Lee, the advert for one of the councils about the Sharia law administrator?
No, I haven't.
That's been in the news. Yeah, I think it's Manchester, because Manchester now is like 52% Muslim. The local
kidding me?
council has put an advert out for a Sharia law administrator because there are so many families kind of living that way of life. They want someone in the council who can mediate this. And people are like, hold on, we have British law in the UK. There's going to be a taxpayer-funded job to help those citizens with their Sharia law.
It's almost hard to believe that's actually happening in the UK.
Yeah. Most people I know are like, yeah, it's going to get bad mainly when we're all about to die. 50, 60 years when all of their 7 or 8 kids have had 7 or 8 kids.
Yep.
And
Right.
they outnumber us like 5 to 1. It'll take about 50
Oh, yeah.
years.
By then
You
it's
know,
all over.
Yeah, by that point we're going to be old and nearly dead, so it won't, matter.
But
Yeah.
The UK
But what-
will be Muslim and Iran will be Christian.
it's just wild.
Because now the
violence,
Christians
though.
are out
Yeah.
Like
are out reproducing the Muslims there.
I tease you about getting stabbed in London and stuff, but there's legit tons of attacks just on rando white dudes. I was telling Lee, there's a video of some guy walking his kid in a stroller down the road, and these young people will just
In London.
yeah, and
These
they
young
pulled a-
Muslims.
Yes, and
Yeah.
they had a knife behind their back threatening the guy, and the guy had to turn around and walk his kid the other way. Like, how is that even allowed?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's
that
insane.
is London. There are Sharia-controlled zones where young groups of Muslim men, you know, patrol the streets and make sure girls are dressed appropriately and things in London.
That's insane, man. That is friggin' insane.
And the police have been caught out lying about these things. Did you see the police in Essex backtrack? Because there were reports that they were taking by car and van. They had all the migrant protesters outside the hotels. They were bringing all the like woke warriors to anti-protest, and they were literally driving them down to say, right, you're fine, be here. You know, stop the nasty right-wing people. And they're like, we would never do this. And then a video emerged of them literally putting these woke people in vans to take them to the hotel so they could protest. And the police were like, well, it's our duty to make sure these people get to where they're going safely. And there were calls on the police chief to resign.
I got you. So
When have you ever heard of the police escorting anti-protesters to
Yeah.
places?
And instead of calling them like right-wing extremists, it's calling patriotic citizens.
Yeah.
Just trying to preserve your country and your culture.
Yep. All right, I got until the end of round 40, boys.
No worries.
Okay.
Paul,
Yeah.
how do I fix this turret?
Hold on here. You may not be able
'Cause
to.
it got blown up and it became red, but I don't know what to do
Oh,
with
there
it.
you go.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, you just push down on the.
You
right
just
side.
have to kind of like, you have to kind of wiggle it around and play around with it to find a spot where
Okay.
it'll spawn.
Right, thank you.
It's this map and one other map are like that. Actually, there's two other maps like that, now that I remember. Because bunkers like that and rivers like that.
Yeah, I think in another 50 years or so, Europe's just going to be gone.
Oh, definitely, man.
Yeah.
Unless you guys get a backbone.
Somehow you
Oh,
have
Europe
to
will still
stop
be
it
there.
now.
Hungary will still be there.
Yeah, Poland, those countries that are not letting them in.
Yeah, they'll be attacked now.
Well, at least you die with your boots on and not you just didn't surrender like a pussy. You forfeit.
I'm seeing all these memes, though, about how they've made it harder to access Pornhub than it is to get in the country.
Yeah, isn't that
Yeah.
wild?
Absolutely insane. Could you imagine what our leaders from the 1940s would say if they could see the country now?
Yeah.
The amount of people who've said if they saw how things are going, they'd just let Germany win. Be like, yeah, if this is the result of it, what's the point?
I mean, this type of government is what allowed the Nazis to take power. People just hated the government so much they just want for anyone that told them what they wanted to hear. Because there was someone took one of Hitler's speeches and translated it to English. And his entire speech was saying about how he's going to fight for the German people and rebuild Germany. That's why they voted for him.
And he wasn't even German.
Oh,
Unemployed Austrian.
Got kicked out of art school.
because he couldn't pay a straight line to save his life. I mean, his paintings weren't the worst, but they also weren't the best. definitely wasn't. Perspective definitely was not a strong suit.
Did you see in Seattle in America? You guys have got the fucking funniest people. It was fucking funny. The orange man in the park. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh my god! Just Google the guy with oranges in Seattle Park. He was fed up of teenagers making the park look crappy and throwing rubbish everywhere. So he made like a cannon that shoots oranges, and he went into the park and just fired oranges at all these teenagers.
Awesome.
And the guy's been banned from the park, and they're like, if you see this man with his like cannon, report it immediately. But yeah, and there's just pictures of teenagers with marks from where they've been hit with oranges.
Good.
I don't really consider Seattle part of the United States anymore, or Portland.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a little different, that state, Oregon,
Yeah.
or the people of
the,
Portland.
the
I should
sad
say.
thing is, most of Oregon is not like Portland.
Yeah.
No, even there are many parts of California that it's not like, San Francisco and Los Angeles and these, bigger cities.
That actually, like most of California, is not like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
But
they
there's such
showed
a-
a map of California; it's almost entirely red, except
Yeah.
for the cities.
Really?
Well, there's such a high concentration in terms of population in the big cities that
Well, not as much anymore. In fact, they're saying that by 2032, California might be a swing state.
that's. But I know, like Jersey is changing.
And they're saying Pennsylvania might go from a swing state to a red state.
That's what I've heard too. Just like Ohio. Ohio
Yeah.
was a swing state in 2004. Now it's solidly. Florida too. Florida was a swing
Yeah, Florida
state.
used to be a blue state, then
Yeah.
it became a swing state. Now they're a red state.
Didn't California get hit with those waves from that crazy earthquake?
Tsunami.
Tsunami,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. From
Russia nearly, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like incredibly, like it was like almost close to 9.
Yeah.
8.8
Yeah.
on the Richter
The
scale.
The
right?
magnitude. Yeah.
Lee,
I got this.
I can't do anything before I'm shot down again.
You big baby.
What the heck?
If you'd set up your defenses properly.
I did see
Oh,
rumors that Kamala Harris was
Doesn't
going to
this look
run for
beautiful, though?
California governor.
California.
I think she already made a press release saying that those rumors aren't true.
Oh, did she? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What a shame. She'd have made a great governor. Do you think he just
Yeah,
fell out of a
governor.
coconut tree? A little quips.
You
You notice?
might be
Oh,
one of the
good.
stupidest politicians who ever lived. This is an empty head. Nothing in it.
You notice how all the people who said, "Oh, we're going to die if Trump's president," are still alive.
Yeah.
Isn't that just friggin' wacky?
Did you see the clip when the election was ongoing with that stupid little liberal girl crying in front of Kamala Harris, going, "I don't want to die. I don't want to die." She's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, sweetie, you're
People
not
are
going to
funny.
die."
People are just stupid.
Yes.
Let's do one more.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do number 4.
They're a reflection of our wonderful education system.
Yeah.
Yeah, our education system's going to hell in a handbasket.
Homeschooling.
I mean, hopefully it'll start getting a little bit better, but
Well, they've made it more difficult to do homeschooling now.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they're scared.
how much
More
more
and more
that's
people will
for-
go that route.
Hmm.
That way they can manipulate, kids and make them into these
Yeah.
fucking communists that they're doing right now.
The thing is that like homeschooling kind of isn't the best option because it's like the kids who have grown up to be dumb are now the parents who will then teach their kids to also be dumb.
Well, that's one way to look at it. but at least you could protect them from like all the garbage that they're being exposed and
Yeah.
To an
education.
extent,
Unless the parents are so dumb they don't realize it's garbage.
I really don't feel that school teaches you how to make your way in the world.
no. Nobody wants
There
to
should be classes in home repair, and things like
Right.
that. Here's
Oh,
how plumbing
doing
looks.
finances,
You know,
like basic
yeah.
finances.
Yep.
Yeah. Here's how taxes work. This is what you have to do if you. They don't,
Well,
it's like
say-
they don't want people to know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No,
They don't.
Acquire yourself a skill, go to a vocational high school, and you set
Yeah,
for
yeah.
life.
Yeah, enjoy your life.
I actually found out back in the 40s you could just buy a manual on how to fix large appliances.
but no,
And they would teach
instead
you
we get
every single
taught-
type of appliance and how to service it.
And just imagine.
Well, things were built to last back then as well, though. It wasn't like, oh, this is broken, get a new one. It's like this fridge will have for the next 50 years.
Boys, I gotta go. Like, feel free to continue playing if you like. And
Alright.
just,
Now, come on, you're the powerhouse of the team, Paul.
oh,
There is no.
James, you're the
Yeah.
conversationalist. Awesome. All right, guys. Well,
All right.
Lee, if you're available tomorrow, I'll be on for COD.
All right, I'll
But
dip
yeah.
out.
Sweet.
All right, boys. Thank you so much. We'll see you again.
No,
Okay.
have an
Alright,
awesome
catch you
time,
later.
guys. Been good catching up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun, guys.
Yep.
See us.
Have
Likewise.
fun. Bye.
Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Whew. All right. See you later, Darren. Darren, too bad you weren't coming to St. John, dude. Let's see. Darren, you have me on Facebook. Can you send me when you'll be in Nova Scotia or when, so there's Sydney, Nova Scotia, there's Halifax. Quebec is 6 hours away. It's faster for me to get to it's 4 hours for me to get to Nova Scotia. Let me know, dude, and I will try to meet you. If you could just send me on Facebook your schedule or your itinerary when you're going to all those other places. And it's not like I'm like gonna stalk you or anything. I was gonna do the same thing for Spuddy. He was coming to St. John here, and a tropical storm made him move or cancel the trip to my city. So because I took the afternoon off, I was gonna show him and his grandmother and mother around and all that stuff. So, but yeah, let me know and I'll see what day it is, and I'll see if I can drive to Nova Scotia. Like I said, Halifax is 4 hours away, and then St. John's, Newfoundland, I'd have to take a boat to get there, so I'm not going to do that. Let's see. St. Pierre, Quebec, yeah. Saguenay is, that's Quebec as well, I believe. Thanks for the game. Spuddy, thank you, my man. Have a wonderful weekend, you guys. So, yeah, hold on. Let me see how far Sydney is. And maybe you can meet Frankie from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Sydney, Nova Scotia. I'm Frankie from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Directions. So, hold on here. Prince Edward Island. Sydney's there. Oh, that's at the top. Oh, no, it would have to be Halifax. Sydney is top of... Yeah, okay. Yeah, Sydney. Yeah. Let's do... that. Oh, okay, to go to Sydney, it's 6 hours and 17 minutes. But to go to Halifax, last time Steph and I went there, it was only 4 hours. Because I drive a little quick. Oh, 3 hours and 54 minutes to get to Halifax. So, you never know, dude. You never know. You could meet your hero, your idol, Darren, me. Just kidding. Let me know, though. Let me know when you're coming to Halifax, and I will see what I can do and try to meet you, sir. I think that would be awesome. We've been hanging out for years. Yeah, my sexy man. You shut up, Darren. I'm not meeting you now. Cut that crap out. Anyways, Darren just ruined everything. You guys are all amazing. I hope you have an enjoyable weekend. Tomorrow I'm back for Call of Duty. Not sure if Andre will be playing, but me and Lee and Mark will be playing for sure. So You guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out. You're all amazing. And yeah, hopefully you're coming on a Saturday or a Friday or a Sunday. Saturday or Sunday. That'd be cool. Anyways, all right, boys and girls, here we go. As usual, my name is Paul, and you guys take care. See you guys. Love all you beautiful people. Jam.